Alright guys, today I am going to pick out some cards, card packs I should say specifically, looking for, let's see, probably want to get some Vanguard today I think. I've got a bunch of the Ultimate Stride stuff coming to me right now. It's going to take just a little bit longer, so maybe I'll get a pack of that. We have Duel Masters, that's right. I want to get some Duel Masters, definitely. We've got Duel Masters over here. And on this side, these huge cabinets. We've also got lots of Battle Spirits. All three of those games I just mentioned are hugely popular here in Japan. We've got lots of singles too. Really, really nice looking cards. I've never even heard of this game before. Chaos? Chaos trading card game. Got some starter boxes too there too. This, I need this. The White Schwartz. Definitely want to get some of that. And over here, lots of very sexy sleeves. God, they have so many good looking sleeves here. Look at this guy over here. Oh snap, they got Evangelion too. What? Dang, that is pricey though. Boobies. I like these over here too. They got some Grand Blue sleeves. These look really nice. Let's see, we got lots of Yu-Gi-Oh cards over here as well. Gold Pack 2016, Extreme Force Extra Pack 2017. Also starter decks too. Check this out. So I think they had a printing error. As you can see, it says English, but it's definitely not English. It even has like the Japanese flag up there and the top. Whoopsie. I think I'm gonna get maybe a pack or two loose booster, but I've got a bunch of that stuff on the way as well. And let's see, Zillions of Enemy. This I've seen a lot of as well here. I think it's pretty obvious why. They got really nice character art for this game. And coming up later this week, I'm doing the Reaper's Gift. You guys saw that I already have that. Alright guys, so I've got packs. Let's start cracking some of these open, and I'm going to talk about the packs. I'm going to talk about the game, of course, the cards and whatnot. Which one should I start with first? We got Pokemon, right? We've got Buddyfight, WiXoss, Battle Spirits, and this is something I've never seen before. Shironeko project. This attracted me mainly because of the card art. Should we start with this one? Let's start with this one. So Shironeko came out in Japan in mid-2017. It seems to have a decent following. It's nowhere near as big, of course, as say like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or Pokemon, or even Buddyfight, Duel Masters, or Battle Spirits. It's, you know, got a very small group right now, I imagine, that are following the game. But if they keep up with the card art and the card stock quality and stuff like that, then you know, they could build up more and more of a following as time goes by. It's got really nice card art. I like the style of the characters, and I also really like the way that they did foils for this card game, because it's not excessive in the kind of way that it puts off a rainbow-like effect like so many other card games do. Like there's a clear kind of rainbow gradient going on, right? But it's very subtle, and it looks more metallic, like kind of monocolored metallic, than it is rainbowy. But that's just for the one card that I found. Maybe they do have like really rainbowy cards for some ultra rares or something like that. I don't know. Overall, first impressions, I like the style, it looks good, and who knows, maybe one of these days we might actually see it translated. Alright, so next pack we've got Battle Spirits. Now, Battle Spirits was released in Japan in 2008 and actually exploded in popularity so much that they decided to try and release it in other countries, for example, in North America. And for a while, it did okay in America, but unfortunately, for reasons that I read up, due to lack of publicity or, you know, promotions to kind of get the game's name out there without just relying on word of mouth, the game ended up being canceled and is now back to being just available in Japan, which is really sad. This is another game that I really like the card art for, and this particular pack is really, really cool. It's called All Kira. Well, not necessarily in Japanese, but the Kira means kind of like to sparkle or to glisten. I'm not exactly sure what the right translation for Kira or Kira, which basically means like bling bling or something like that, if I try to translate it. But essentially what that means is this whole pack is one card after another full foil cards. So all Kira, all bling bling. If that if I can put it that way, I guess, which is really weird to say. So half of you, if not all of you, are probably cringing at this point. Yeah, Battle Spirits it definitely has a nice strong following here in Japan. I've noticed a lot of card shops have a dedicated Battle Spirits gaming night or something like that, similar to Friday Night Magic. They have one for Battle Spirits at a couple of card shops that I noticed, and yeah, I can see why. Once again, even aside from the really cool full foil effects that we've got here, the card art is really nice. The card quality feels good. It's a shame that they don't have this game available anymore in English, but I think it'll do well enough and keep going within just the Japanese market. Alright, next up we got Pokemon. I don't think I need to give anybody a background lesson on Pokemon. Everybody knows what Pokemon is. Everybody knows about the TCG. I think most people's grandparents know about the the Pokemon craze by this point. But yeah, this is from the Burning Shadows expansion. Let's take a look at the cards that we're gonna get inside. Oh, okay. So for our first, we got Porygon 2. It's a pretty cute card. Next up, Ralts. Ralts. Next we've got Wimpod. That's a $1 card, I think. Beware. Oh my god, I love this guy. He's one of my favorites, actually. And finally, we got Raticate. Pretty badass looking dude. I really like that he has like this dark card art. That's a pretty fun pull right there. I really like Beware. That's one of the cutest characters, I think. All right, so that was quick. So Buddyfight was released in 2014, relatively recently, and the interesting thing about the release of Buddyfight was that it was released simultaneously worldwide. It didn't start out in Japan and then later released in North America and Europe. It came out worldwide at the same time. Buddyfight is doing really well, not just in Japan, but really kind of worldwide. And I think a big reason for that is a few different things. For one, the release of Buddyfight was quite different from a lot of TCGs. It didn't come out in Japan first and then later on in other languages like English for North America and Europe. It released simultaneously, which is no small feat. And it has a lot of good support for other media, like for example anime and manga, also out there to entertain fans, and that makes a big difference, I think. A lot of, I think, TCGs, if only they had more extra kind of stuff like accessories, toys, anime, t-shirts, and of course advertising is a big kind of reason why some TCGs really make it better than others, because of really strong support like that. The card quality here is just absolutely amazing though. I love how thick and sturdy the cards feel. The look of like the higher rarity cards also is really obvious. Like you can't mistake a normal for a rare in this game because they are so much fancier. And overall, I really like the looks of the Buddyfight cards. They are kind of a bit too busy looking for a lot of people, and even at times myself, I look at them and I'm like, wow, there's just a lot going on in these cards. But overall, I think Buddyfight is a really cool game, and yeah, I expect it to continue to do well. Alright, so today's fifth and final pack is going to be WiXoss, which is short for Wish Across. Japanese really like to do that. They like to shorten things up and kind of condense things, so Wish Across becomes WiXoss. Now this is also a Japan-only TCG. This also came out in 2014, at the same time as Buddyfight, it seems. And it also has really good support, like Buddyfight, in terms of having its own anime and manga and stuff like that. So I remember actually a couple of years ago when I was going around some of my favorite anime shops and seeing just WiXoss stuff all over the place, especially around the card shop sections. Like I mentioned with Buddyfight, the card art is nice, the quality feels nice as well, and also another similarity I thought was kind of interesting about WiXoss here is the way that they do the kind of foil or hologram high rare cards. They have like these fragmented kind of holographic chunks scattered all over the card, which really makes it super eye-catching, and I like that. I do still think I prefer like the Shironeko and that kind of metallic look that it comes off with the foil like that. But this is also really fun and exciting to look at in its own way. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for this video. This was a lot of fun to do. 5 random TCG boosters here in the Yellow Submarine card shop here in Japan. I would like to do this on a weekly basis. If you guys found this to be fun and interesting, then let me know what your thoughts are down in the comment section below. I also want to hear from fans of any of these TCGs. Like, show your support for these games by putting a shout out in the comment section as well. Click the like button to support these videos, and I'll be doing another video for sure next week of another 5 random boosters from different TCGs than the ones that you've seen here in this video. Until then, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next video. Thanks again for watching. This is Kinetic, and I'll see you next time.